Hello everyone and welcome back to Acei Urban Planner here in Metro City, where we're going to be making some expansion of the city by creating a community next to the hub that we made in the last episode, but also we're going to be making a little bit of industrial area that will provide the city with some goods and stuff. If you are here, it means that you like city skyline content, so you're gonna benefit a lot for subscribing to this channel, because that's what we do here. We upload at least weekly city skyline content, so you're gonna love to be part of this community. I don't quite remember if I told you how this hub was working, how we could drag all the movement from a city that we were just starting. But what we did was that we built some communities only with residential blocks, the high density ones. But we didn't put any source of working places or places to shop for the people. So people will have to use the mass transit that was going across their community to get to the central station. So we were able to move a lot of people around the city through the hub to get them to work in here. That's how we managed to get all the cinematics and all the stuff where you can see all the people moving. And today we're going to be destroying one of them you maybe saw in the time lapse, that we have this one that was feeding the tram network. And now we are modifying this a little bit. What we're doing here is that we are converting this lake into something very beautiful. We're going to be making like a marina where people are going to be coming to visit. We're going to be placing in the outer parts some block of entertainment, so people would like to come here, and we're going to hide it under this floating like laboratory. I don't know what it is, but it's an asset that is floating, and we're going to try to distract you from watching the people sinking into the water and waiting down there for hours. That's how the block of service of residential work. You can never put anybody floating. Everybody's gonna go to the ground level, and in this case it's gonna be to the underwater. That's why we're gonna be making this. Around the lake, I put some buildings that you're gonna see that the first of them are gonna be most of the same, because we're gonna try to make this like a tourism area where, you know, all the buildings are almost the same. And yeah, I really like what we were able to do here, and yeah, it's gonna be like one of the main landmarks of this area. All right, now we're moving a little bit away from the center hub of the city to make this industrial area because we have a very high demand for industries. That's mainly because we have a lot of people moving into the city that doesn't have anywhere to work. And all these commercial are demanding their goods to be delivered, and they don't like to be importing all that goods. So we need to fulfill their needs. And that's what we're going to be doing here near this body of water. And I chose this area, this small area that at some point we're going to have to expand it because we are going to be placing a cargo harbor that we're going to be hiding it under some procedural object to make it feel like something special. And we're going to be also using the cargo train terminal because by using this, we're going to be able to import goods, and also we're going to be able to move it through the city without having to use all these cargo trucks and having these traffic issues. I'm going to be placing some procedural objects in here just for the aesthetics, and also we're going to be using some buildings that we downloaded from the workshop to work as they are intended to, because I want this industry to be able to make the goods and stuff as they are supposed to be making it. And at the end, we were able to fulfill the whole need of industrial buildings that the city has. We were fluctuating through some residential needs and industrial needs, and at some point I decided to grow the industry. I decided to come back to this area and continue building it because I was filming the cinematics, the before and after, and it didn't feel like the whole city changed. It didn't feel that different from the previous episode, at least in this central area. And I needed to build a little bit more, and also I needed to bring back the whole aesthetic that I want to maintain about the city, that is this mix from the cyberpunk building and the old brick buildings that will make us feel like this city has been growing up from an old city to a very futuristic city right now. And that's what we did in here. I placed a few high rises buildings that are very futuristic, very cyberpunk, and a lot of old brick buildings with some mid-modern buildings in some places. And I started to fill this area up with all of this building. I also made a park. I also placed some sports venue from the DLC. And yeah, that's what made this build to feel complete. And that's what this city is all about, from getting from one episode to the other with all these changes that make the city feel like it's taking the shape that we really want to see. So we are here at the end of the episode, and I really hope that you enjoy everything that you have watched in here. If you think so that we are doing stuff good, you should give us a thumbs up, or if you think that we are doing stuff bad, you should give us a thumbs down. That way I can know if I can continue doing this or if I had to change something. Or even better, you can give us your thoughts in the comment section. If you think that we should change something or do something else, you should put it down there so we can take any of your thoughts and apply it to the next few episodes. And lately, the YouTube algorithm isn't helping me to reach more people. So I would really be happy if you share the episode with some friends, to your community or some people that you know that love City Skylines. And as I tell you always, we do City Skyline content every week. So if you like City Skylines, you will be very happy to be part of this community. So you should subscribe to the channel, hit that notification, and be aware, because we almost every Saturday and sometimes in the middle of the week, we upload new content. So that's gonna be all for this week's episode. Thank you for being here. See you later. Bye bye.